Good morning, students. Now we'll see selection sort in this video. In the previous video we have seen selection sort method 1. Now in this video we'll see selection sort method 2. Here in this sort the technique used is very simple. What we are going to do in the selection sort, basically now you know that key element is necessary, and the key element is taken as from the index 0. So initially for the first part the key element is index 0. Now in the second method what we are going to do, we are going to remember the number. We are going to remember the position of smallest number in the array. We are going to remember the position of smallest number in the array. In this, if you remember in the previous sort what we have done swapping. Every time when we found the smallest number, we do the swapping. Now here in one pass, one swapping will be done. One pass, one swapping. And the passes required to perform this particular selection sort are n minus 1. If n numbers are to be sorted, n minus 1 passes are required. So what we are going to do in the first part, now in the first pass the mean will be considered as 0. The mean we have remembered it as 0. Now 18 will be compared with 6 and you find that 6 is smaller than 18. And so mean will be changed from 0 to 1. Mean will be changed from 0 to 1. Because why? Because position of smallest number is now 1. Now this 6 will be compared with 2. 6 will be compared with 2. Again you find that 2 is smaller than 6. So your mean will be now considered as 2. Mean will be considered as 2 because at position 2 smallest number is present till that. Now 2 will be compared with 8 and you find that 8 is not smaller than 2. So you won't change the mean now. Then 2 will be compared with 4. Again you won't change the mean. Then again 2 is compared with 14. 14 is greater, so mean is not changed. Again 2 is compared with 10. Again 10 is greater, so no change in the mean position. Hence you got mean as 2. Then what you will do now? You will just swap position 2 with first index, that is 0 position. So you will keep now after first pass 2 will come at the 0th position, then 6, then 18, then 8, 4, 14 and 10. So at the end of the first pass what we got? We got minimum number from the array at index 0. Now we'll start with second pass. Now in the second pass what will happen? Mean will be considered as first position. So your value of mean is equal to 1. Value of mean is equal to 1. In this pass now 6 will be compared with 18 and you find that 18 is greater, so no change in mean. 6 will be compared with 8, no change in mean. 6 will be compared with 4 and here you find that 4 is smaller than the mean position. So what you will do? You will remember the position of 4 and that is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. The position is 4. So now your mean value will be changed from 1 to 4. Then 4 will be compared with 14 and no change in the mean position. Then 4 will be compared with 10 and no change in the mean position. So what you got at the end of second pass? You got that your mean is 4. So mean is 4 means what? This position is containing the minimum value. So now after second pass the array will become like 2, 4, 18, 8, 6 will be swapped. So these two elements are swapped with each other, 6, 14 and 10. after the second pass, now we will start with third pass, and in the third pass mean will be considered as 2. Mean will be considered as 2. You are shifting your mean position by one position in each pass. In first pass we considered mean as 0, in second pass we considered mean as 1, and now in third pass we are considering mean as 2. So in this again the comparison will start from position 2, and 18 will be compared with 8, and you got that you have to change the mean position, so mean will become 3. Then 8 will be compared with 6, again you got that you have to change the mean position, so your mean will become 4. Then 6 will be compared with 14, no change in the mean position. 6 will be compared with 10, and no change in the mean position. So at the end of third pass you got 4 again. So your array after third pass will become 2, 4 and 18 and 6. These two elements will be interchanged. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 18, 14 and 10. This will be the array after third pass, and so on. You will be changing your mean positions. You will be changing mean positions, comparing, and after the at the end of the pass you will be swapping. So in this what you are doing, swapping will be done only once in one pass. So here you will be executing the fourth pass, then fifth, then sixth, and at the end of all passes you will get the sorted list. Now I will explain you the routine which you are going to write in the C language. So simple for loop you are executing. So for I is equal to 0, I less than n, I plus plus. Now here you will take mean, and mean will be considered as I for the first iteration. Then for j equal to I plus 1, j less than n, j plus plus. Now in this what you are going to do? You are comparing if a of j less than a of min. Here you are comparing with a of min, and mean is I. So for first iteration mean is 0 for the first time, and as we have explained mean is going to change. So in this for loop, in this particular for loop, what you are going to check? You are finding the smallest number first. You are finding the smallest number. So inner for loop is used to find the smallest number and remember that position, and outer for loop is used to control the number of passes. So after executing the inner for loop, then you are executing your swapping. So outside the inner for loop, swapping is done. So swapping is done only once for every pass. So this is what the logic for selection sort method 2. And this particular sort is more efficient. This sort is more efficient, as you know that you are executing the sort and you are executing the swapping only once for every iteration. That's why the efficiency of this kind of or this method of selection sort is more better. So this is what the selection sort method 2. I hope you have understood it. Thank you.